It's been a long time coming from the SC, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Hi guys, we're going to be doing nail art today on the foot. So you guys remember the practice foot where we used the Natalie Carmona. I think this was her pink that I purchased. Pretty in Pink, I believe. And I'm going to be showing you guys this new TheNailJeanieSC Beyond Colors shortly after the question of the day. Question of the day. The term blank is a description used for nail art when more than one nail art medium is used to create a design. A. Flat art. B. 3D art. C. Mixed media. D. Freestyle art. The answer will be revealed during the video. Hi guys, welcome to TheNailJeanieSC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe and like button for me, and let's get into today's video. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be doing nail art on the foot, on my practice foot. But before we get into that, I do want to share with you guys this new TheNailJeanieSC 36 gel liner pink collection. Is called Beyond Pink, and I'm just looking at the box. I'm looking at all the gorgeousness of this box, and when you get into the box, it shows you a card that has all of the shades of color of pinks and purples that is in these gel art liners. And on the back, it offers you a coupon code to use all the way, I think, up until the 31st of December. So, guys, if you want to pause it, you can use this coupon code. If you want to try out anything anything from TheNailJeanieSC, the brand. Now, if you guys follow them over on Instagram, then you saw where they were offering you to try out this collection when it first came out. All you had to do is DM them and let them know you wanted to try out the collection. So I did. I went over to their page on Instagram and DM'd them and told them I do want to try out their new gel liners. And of course, they asked if I would go on to Amazon and purchase the liners, screenshot them the information, and they'll reimburse me my money. And they did right away, guys. It was just like a 1, 2, 3 punch. I went, told them I wanted to try out this collection. I went on Amazon. I made the purchase. I showed them where I made the purchase, and they sent me my money right then. No gimmicks, no none of that. So I really, really love this brand. I have won gel liners from them before. I am so trying to win their polygel collection as well. But of course, I love them. I love their gel liners. I have the I think the gel liners I won were like the 8 milliliter bottles or 15 milliliter bottles. Well, these gel liners here are the 5 milliliter bottles. So they are a little smaller, but you don't need a lot in a gel art bottle, especially when you have this many different type of pinks and purples in your collection. I mean, for Jeannie Bruton here, I don't think I can go through this many pinks and purples because, of course, you know, guys, blue is my color. But if my clients want pink and purple, my clients will get pink and purple. My daughter is a pink and purple girl, but we can't even go through these many liners that quick. So I think the 5 milliliter bottles will be just fine. But I love, love, love all of the different varieties of pinks and shades of purples that come in this collection. You have just the regular creamy pinks and purples, and then you're going to run into your chameleon. I thought it was like a what is it called? It won't come to me, guys, when you use the magnet. I thought it was that type of gel, liner gels, but it's like a more of, it has the shimmer inside of the pinks and purples. I guess it's called holographic, maybe. Maybe that's what it's called, holographic or mermaid or chameleon. But you have those shades, and then you have your glitters. So you have 3 rows of 12. In each section, you have a different kind of pink and purple shade, if that makes sense. So you will see it as I open the bottles, guys, and show you. I'm not going to be able to tell you every name of each liner because I am not in my nail room where the liners are at, and I'm actually in my bedroom where I do my voiceovers. So hopefully, guys, if you see a color that you like, you can pause it, kind of zoom in and see the color if you like, or zoom into the video and you can see the colors, because I do show you guys the colors after I swatch them. I show you all each colors by number and row. Alright, guys, so I'm going to let you enjoy the swatching, and when we get ready to go into the nail art portion of the video, I'll come back. Enjoy.
Thank you.
right, guys. So the answer to the question of the day is C, mixed media. So if C, mixed media was your answer, then you answered correctly. And this week we just gonna be talking about different things that have different definitions or questions of the day, or did you know facts that have something to do with nail art. I always try to give you guys questions or word definitions or the did you know portion of the video that circles around what we're doing, pretty much. So it'll just kind of help you along when you, if you're going to school, this will help you a lot. It'll help give you that ABC type memory where it allow you to be able to put things together and remember what you need to remember when you need to remember it. All right, guys. All right, so we're going to get into the foot here. So with doing the foot, with doing any kind of nail art on the foot, your nail art particularly mostly is going to be geared to your biggest toe, which is your big toe. Because of the phalanges are so small, or the toenails made. Now, I have a client who have beautiful nail beds on her toe, and I can pretty much, get, a good Frenchie on her toe, and I love to do a design on her big toe. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my practice foot today. I'm going to be using one of these. I picked out 4 liners. It's very difficult to decide which one I wanted to use for the set. But given that this, to me, I feel like it's called Barbie week, then we're going to do a pink set on the toes. And guys, yeah, I'm all over the place today. This week, my nail art game was off. I'm just going to tell you that. I had a lot on my mind, a lot on my brain, and I was just, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy anyway. Now, when I start something, if I don't like what it looked like, I'm going to start, I'm going to clean it off, start it over. You've seen that in my video yesterday. And you will see it when I'm doing nail art. Because if I'm doing a freestyle nail art, which is what I'm doing here, I'm freestyling the foot. Sometimes it just depends on what it's looking like, right? So I didn't want to go with a round smile line, so I decided to go with more of a square look on the toe. Because of the way it's shaped, I thought that would be best for the toenail, and it'll give it a little bit more flavor and flair. So you're going to see me doing that. Now, guys, the one thing I failed to do before starting nail art on this foot was to put the toe separators in between the foot. Now, the toe separators are very important when doing feet, because especially when you go to polish, simply because I'm going to show you why. You see that? Polish always want to transfer from one toe, the smaller toe, to the next larger toe up, because as you could tell, your toes kind of go up like at an angle from the pinky all the way up. So that toe gonna rub. So you're gonna always need a toe separator for your toes. That's doing your actual toes or even playing with this practice foot. So of course I went ahead and got the toe separators off camera and put that between the toes, so we could not have that happening throughout this nail art. So it's very simple just to do the Frenchies. You just want to make them look as cohesive as you possibly can. Make sure it's a very clean look. You don't want to just slap polish on or slap a design on because it's the foot. Remember, when your client or your person is asking you to do their feet, simply most of the time in the summer months, I get clients because they're on their way to do vacation. So when people going on vacation, of course they're going to have their feet out. They're either going to be in flip-flops, or they're going to be in slides, or they're going to be in sandals, But either way it go, they're gonna have their toes out. And even throughout the summer, even if not on vacation. Because, it's hot and we want our feet out. So you want to make sure that you giving the best service or the best proper look to your client's foot so they could be pleased with what they got, the design that they have. And because anybody can slap polish on a foot, guys. We all know that. We all can do that. I used to do it when I was young. I did it up. I still do it now because I'm the only one do my own pedicures. But when I became doing feet as a profession, I started paying attention to how I should take my time and make sure it looks its best, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing with the 4 toes here. I guess we can call it the pointer toe, the middle toe, the ring toe, the little pinky toe. I'm just putting a Frenchy design on those, and then we're going to pop it in the light. And when I'm doing my clients, I like to kind of move their toes, not like really, really stern or sturdy to make them feel uncomfortable. But I like to move the toe so I can see that, the polish is going down the side walls and not down into the side walls, but it's covering the whole entire toe if I'm using polish on the toe or however I'm doing the design. So here on the big toe, I'm just taking, and I'm just going to, now, the only thing I'm going to tell y'all I don't like about this design is I'll show you when I get there. But I'm just kind of freestyling it. And I'm like, while I'm doing it, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I like this. Right? But you're going to trust the process. And when you're doing the freestyle, sometimes the things that you don't like sometimes be the things that your client or your customer really likes, and then what stands out to somebody who may look down and see their foot, right? So you kind of want to trust the process, but I am going to show you guys when I get there what I wish I would not have done. And I think it's not this. So I'm just using different shades of pink on this foot. I wasn't familiar with what I really wanted to do on this big foot, but I definitely wanted to use all the shades of pink that I had pulled out. And this, what I'm getting ready to do now, is what I wish I hadn't have done. Now, if I could, I had already had cured it. I was curing between, y'all don't see where I'm curing, but see, I thought these was cat eye gels, and they wasn't. And I realized it wasn't a cat eye, so it must be holographic or something like that. Mermaid or whatever you want to call it. However, I noticed once I put it down and I cured it, I was like, I don't like this. Now, if this was on a client, before I would have cured it, I would have asked the client, do you like this? And if they would have said no, then we can wipe that away. Okay? So you definitely want to, when you with your client and they telling you, oh, freestyle, just give me what you want. You still want to ask them, hey, do you like it like this? Is this nice? You want to keep asking them as you going through the steps. Is this do you like it? How do you like this? Because sometimes they'll sit there and if you don't say nothing, they're not going to say nothing. And then when it's over with, then they like, I don't like this. And now we have to, for me, now I have to just take the whole design off the big toe and let's start over from scratch. That's why it's best to ask the questions while you're doing the process. That way it don't slow down the process of, because when I have a pedicure client, most of the time I have a full service. So my client is not only getting pedicure, but they're doing a pedicure in an infill or a rebalance or a full set. So I'm on a time. I'm not on a time crunch, but I'm on a time limit. So it's like, okay, I need to ask the right questions so that, you know, I'm giving the client what they want. So I didn't like it, but because I'm doing it on a practice foot and just showing you guys when you're freestyling and just kind of like a let's learn together type process, then these are some of the things that I saw looking back. I was like, okay, I don't really like that, but we're going to stick with it. We're going to stay with it. But I'm going to also tell my viewers, my subscribers, whoever watching this is what you want to do, or this is what you can do, or this is what you should do, even when you don't like it. So here I'm pulling out my Gillette SSC black liner and white liner, because I thought I gotta make this pink pop. Pink is not just gonna pop on its own unless it's glitter. So I was like, I know what to do. So I'm gonna just add a few, throw some 90s nail art in here and call it a day. I think it'll come out pretty. And then in the end, it did come out pretty. It came out pretty, and I was glad I trust the process. So I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm doing here. But before we end the video, I definitely want to say thank you all for the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you all very much. If you are here and have not subscribed, go ahead if you would and hit that subscribe button for me. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family as well as my YouTube journey. And yes, guys, I'm just going to throw some white and black lines in here, throw a few black and white dots in here, and yeah, it turned out pretty, turned out gorgeous. We're going to do some glossy top coat, and that's it. And when you're doing your clients, of course, you don't have 1 foot. Your client have 2 feet. So you're just going to move from 1 foot to the next foot while the, whatever is curing, move to the next foot if you can and work on that foot. You want to stay busy. You want to stay moving. You want to try to utilize your time so your clients will know that, you're not playing around or whatever. But for me, the way my pedicure chair is set up, I only can do my client's foot 1 foot at a time. So my client, I've been doing their pedicure for a few of their pedicures for quite some time. They're used to how my service works, so they okay with it. But of course, I'm always looking for a way to help myself get faster. So of course, I'm on a hunt looking for a double foot stand. I think it's called double foot stand. So I'm looking for that. So, but I thought it turned out pretty okay. I loved it at the end. I was like, okay. Once I start putting the black and white in there, I really couldn't really tell, that line that I put there was there. So it actually turned out pretty good. And of course, you want to lather up the feet. Not lather up, but you want to put a little cuticle oil around the toenail bed because of all of the wiping, the acetone, the alcohol, everything like that, drying out the foot in the service. So, yeah. That is what we're looking like, guys. If you want this Beyond Pink collection, I will leave the link down in the description box below so you guys can go over and catch it for yourself. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over on all of my socials at TheNailJeanieSC, and I will see you all in my next video.